I got a new toy. What's up, dogs? It's Cameron with Venus Theory, and in today's video we are here to check out the Arturia Keylab MkII 61 key Black Edition. Wow! So, in recent months my freelance stuff has picked up quite a bit, which has been awesome, and I've been really happy with the work I've been doing, and got to be involved with a lot of cool projects, so that's been awesome. However, this was at the cost of not sleeping a whole lot, so it was like get off work and then go do more work, and didn't really have time for much else. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself something nice. So I talked with my friend Adam from the band Avro, and they're really, really cool, and I'll put a link to their stuff down there somewhere. And he recommended Behringer synth to me, and after looking around I picked up the Behringer DeepMind 12 and had a really good time with it, but I ended up returning it because with the stuff that I do it really wasn't all that useful. However, it was really fun, and if you're looking for an analog polysynth, definitely go check that out. So anyways, I returned that and decided to upgrade my MIDI controller, because that's something else I've been meaning to do for a while, and I've always wanted a 61 key ever since I sold my 88 key, because having only 49 kind of sucks. So I talked to my friend Alden at Sweetwater, and he's your guy. If you shop at Sweetwater, you gotta ask for him. And he checked over different options and said the Arturia is gonna be the best one. So picked it up, and I've been waiting since I got off work to open this box, and I don't know if I can wait anymore. So let's go ahead and grab the old multi-tool here and see what this thing is like. Alrighty, so here we are down on the floor. Let's go ahead and get this box opened. But really like the packaging design. As a design person, I always appreciate nice packaging. Pretty minimal, nice little, I'll show you the back here, but we get a nice little pretty clean design on the front. Back is nicely laid out as well. The text is all readable, very, again, minimalist design, which I always dig. So with this, we also get Ableton Live Lite, which is probably, I don't even know at this point, my 10th copy of Ableton Live Lite, because everything comes with that anymore. But we also get the Piano V, or Piano 5, and Analog Lab 3, which I will be doing some separate videos on after I get those installed and play about with them. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what it's like. So already it's very heavy, which is a good sign, I think. So let's go ahead and pull this guy out and have a look. So this is actually, let me kind of put my arm in here for scale, but this is actually a pretty deep design, which I think is nice. I'll be curious to see how it ends up fitting on my keyboard stand, but only one way to find out, I suppose. So outside of that, we get the software keys and stuff, so I won't show those. It does actually come with some magnetic overlays for the control section of MIDI controller up in here, so you can overlay your DAW controls, which is cool. Get a USB cable, which is always handy, and we get a wireless USB adapter? No, this is a power adapter here, so we get power through USB. So that's cool. All right, so we can get this out of the plastic here and get a good look at it. So this is designed to actually work both as a MIDI controller and somewhat of a DAW controller, and that was one of my big things, because I enjoyed that about my MPK 249, is being able to use it to control the DAW to some degree, but I believe this is actually a bit further optimized for that. So you get different control modes here, which I'll go over in a minute. And this is always satisfying to do. Oh, and there's one across the keys. All right, here we go. ASMR unboxing. All right. That's always fun. I always love doing that. But yeah, these, oh, the mod wheel and the pitch wheel are actually metal, I think. Yeah. Nice. Or at least they feel like it. The pads is what I was kind of worried about, but on some initial poking and prodding here, they actually feel pretty good. I'll be curious to see how they work in terms of velocity sensitivity, but they are also aftertouch sensitive, which is great because I use that a lot when I'm doing different synth patches or vocal chops. And then fader travel is actually nice, smooth, not a whole lot of resistance, but just enough so I can kind of gauge what I'm doing. It's not really clicky, so I'll be curious to see how that holds up over time. And we get infinite rotary encoders here. Feel pretty good. Some of them are actually a bit looser than others. Not sure why. 1, 5, 6, and 7 definitely feel a bit loose, but probably crack this open and have a try and see what's up. But key-wise, actually seems pretty decent. Got some foam under here, which is good. That means it doesn't come to me broken, but these actually feel really nice. One of the things I missed about my 88 key was actually the feel, because I had a Korg M50 for a long time, and these actually feel a lot like that, which is nice. So I think they're synth action, like semi-weighted. Aftertouch-wise, aftertouch feels good as well. This big Arturia encoder here is nice and clickable. Buttons are good. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this bad boy plugged in and see how it works. Alrighty, so we're booted up here, and I've loaded up Unicorda in Contact just to test this guy out. But I will be loading Piano 5, Piano V, whatever you want to call it, as well as Analog Lab on my computer at a later time to go over those in kind of their own separate video. But for now, I just wanted to test this guy out and see how it actually plays, because, you know, faders and stuff, like I can feel these, but you know, I really need to play something to understand how this feels. Right off the bat, one of the things I will note, I don't know if you can hear this, but these are very sticky, so I assume that's just because they're very clean and I haven't greased them up with my disgustingness yet, but we'll see how that comes later. Pad-wise, they light up, which is nice, but yeah, let's go ahead and give this thing a play. So this is not the included piano. This is Contact, completely separate, but let's go ahead and play something and see how it plays. So, dynamics-wise, it does actually feel very good. You know, hard is where it should be, and soft is very sensitive. But yeah, other than that, it really does. It feels very good. And, you know, across the keyboard, it does actually, you know, retain the dynamics, which is great because my MPK, a couple of the keys just outputted 127 constantly, which was extremely annoying. And it feels really good to be able to play F sharp 2 without it just being every single time. Like just to have that was worth the money alone. So all in all, initial impressions with this controller are great. The keys are excellent. And like I said, it reminds me of that Korg I had, which I've always wanted another key bed that felt like that. So they did a great job with this one. Firmware wise, I believe this is up to date, but I don't know all that much about it at the moment. So in a couple of weeks or so when I have more time with this guy, we'll definitely be doing an updated review. So yeah, that concludes the first impressions unboxing of the Arturia Keylab MkII 61 key in black. The little end caps you may have seen during the piano bit looks very nice. Great feeling controller, no complaints so far, but we will see how I get on with it in the coming weeks. And like I said, the Analog Lab and piano software I will be loading up and doing kind of another demo on those just to show them off. Ableton Lite, everybody knows what Ableton is, and that's probably my 30th copy of Live Lite, so always appreciated. But yeah, so that is it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys again soon.